all night, all day. Angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day. Angels watching over me, my Lord. Angels watching over me.
Okay, so for that section, that's the part of the music that is a slightly altered melody from what you've done the first time you did that melody. And so I am seeing a little bit of hesitation with memorization on that, and since you've got to perform this in front of an audience in 4 days, what I want you to do is sometime in the next 4 days, I want you to find friends, family, whoever you can to perform this in front of. Because I can see what's happening is the nerves are getting to you a little bit, just performing it in front of me, and I'm nobody. So it's getting well, I mean, like, inconsequential. It doesn't really matter if I like it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one who's going to be your judge on Saturday. So what I'm saying is do it in front of some people to help with just adding that element of nerves to it so that you get used to it. Because one thing that's going to be a telltale to your judge is if you start to get nervous and your eyes get wide and you look over at your pianist like for a cue, and of course she can't really cue you anything, it's going to tell your judge you don't really know what you're doing. So try to go ahead and practice these in front of friends, family, basically anybody who will listen. Just sit them down and say, I just want to sing my song really quick for you guys, and then we'll be done, you know, and you know, they don't even have to comment on it. It's not a big deal. But just doing it in front of somebody is going to help a ton. The other thing was, I think we go up to a forte at that part, correct?
Like which part?
Somewhere in that piece, in that page, don't we go up to a forte?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wanting a lot more to that forte. Like, our audio connection is not crystal clear, but I should be sort of almost getting ringing because we're getting that loud. So I want a lot of extra push. Where was our support on that? Do you feel like it was there?
So.
Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so I want you to stand up. Can you bring the camera up and stand up somewhere so we can see you and hear you at the same time?
Why not? Okay. That better?
I think so, yeah. That way your body's just in a better posture. And let's do that same page again for memorization's sake, performance sake, and for support's sake, because I don't think our support was getting 100% since you were sitting down at the time. Let's try that again.
I'm going to like count like this. Like
yeah, I noticed that, and that's fine as long as on a solo and ensemble day you're not like actually mouthing the numbers. So just remember not to do that little tick.
like on my leg or
right.
all night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. Angels watching over me.
Yeah, much better. The other thing is for that, specifically that Lord that goes to the louder Lord, take a less R on that. Make that smaller. More like, me, my Lord. Okay, so that your RD is together and it's at the very end of when you're cutting off. Nice and pure vowel there. Okay. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. The dynamic was good on that, though. Okay, so now we're at the point where I would ask you to think about the text of what you're singing right now. So what is the point to your piece? What is it talking about? What's the message?
Well, the message.
Yeah.
Um, well, it's like.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think it. Although like people may do bad things or like they may be like in the dark, um, there are still angels watching over them, and which makes like the darkness disappear. It makes it more brighter and more better.
Okay. And who is the composer speaking to?
Um, like a target audience, or like
Yeah.
oh, children. Children.
To
That's
children.
yeah.
Okay.
Like a mother's like singing to her baby, kind of like that.
Okay. I guess I don't remember when it said children. Did it say that early in the piece? Did it say, dear children, you need to do this or whatever?
Oh, it doesn't have like a background thing to it.
Okay. Because I thought the song was a prayer, is what I thought it was. I'm trying to remember. What's the text at the very beginning of the song?
It says like it's a traditional song.
A traditional psalm. Okay. So a psalm is typically a prayer or a worship song, if you will, put into music. So, so I was thinking it was sort of a prayer, that they're speaking to the Lord, asking for angels to be watching around them. So I want you to think within these next few days about reasons why, let's make it personal, reasons why you specifically might ask for a guardian angel to be watching over you. Things that make you nervous or scared or frustrated, those times in your life when you feel like you just need somebody to have your back, you know, that you need more than just what human hands can give you. You need something supernatural, you know, and to kind of be thinking about that, because those types of visual images that will come to you will help guide the feeling of this piece. You'll be able to see it in the person's face. You'll be able to see it or hear it in the tone that they're doing. You'll be able to hear it in the dynamics that you're trying to memorize. It will become easier. It will seem natural when you're doing those things, because you'll be like, yes, of course, this is how I would sound if this is the mental image that I have that connects to the text. Of course, this is why I would crescendo here, or this is why I would use this tone. Things like that that will just add extra depth to the piece. Because, I mean, you sound beautiful.
Thank you.
I like more than beautiful. I'm picky. I'm that kind of a teacher, that I want something that speaks to people. I want everybody else in the room to like hear a pin drop, because it's that silent. They're that drawn into what you're doing. That they're forgetting that they're at solo and ensemble, and that they're thinking about what you're saying. So, so I want you to think about that in the next few days and kind of work through that type of an imaging on that. But the sound is really great.
Feel the music.
What's that?
So basically, just feel the music and what it's really about.
Yeah, and make it personal. Make it what you would do, what you would be saying, you know, and imagine a time at which this would be applicable to what you would say. I don't need you to, you know, bare your soul to me right now, but I'm just saying, just imagine for yourself, you know, sometime when you might think, gosh, I really wish I had a little supernatural angel sitting here helping me get through this really hard time, you know. But sound is great. I'm liking it. I think the memorization is there. So I'm just trying to think of any other tweaking points. Did we finish? Was that the end, or was there another part?
There was more.
Okay.
It's like we're